Usually, for most of my videos, I have a goofy little video or a clip or something to go in the beginning, and I'll make like a short out of it, and I'll link the main video to it. This one is more or less of a rant, I would say. I feel like I'm not the only one who holds this sentiment either. Activision's Call of Duty title, I mean, everyone knows it, and everyone's got their own grievances with it. Now, if it ranges from the bundles to skill-based matchmaking, you name it, people have complained about it, right? Everything under the sun about this game and this franchise, people have complained about it. Now, particularly the biggest thing that I would like to talk about today is the cheating problem. Now, cheating in many video games right now, in modern video games, is just very commonplace. Unfortunately, we see it all over the place. Destiny 2 had a huge cheating problem for a while. Fortnite had a huge cheating problem. You know, they all went through it, but they did get that down pat. Now, Call of Duty for the past 4 years, ever since their big move of engines, starting at, I'd say, Black Ops 4 is where we saw cheating really start to take off in a big way. And we see now people stream their cheats on Warzone or multiplayer. On Modern Warfare 3 specifically, like the newest titles, they'll stream them straight like rage hacking, and they'll link the cheats down below, and they'll be like, hey, check this out. And it's that blatant. Now, you're probably thinking that most of these people get banned right away, and you would be very hopeful in thinking of that, but you'd be kind of wrong. It just seems like that they're there to just be there, and it doesn't really matter, and you can get banned, like comms wise or something, over actually cheating. Now, here's my personal stake in this. I got comms banned recently. I was playing DMZ, and I actually, in fact, didn't even have my proximity chat on. I had it off so I could pay attention to the audio, and I could pay attention to who I was fighting. Now, my two teammates had gotten split off because we were doing different things, and I got pushed by a team of three southern guys. My teammates, had prox chat on, and they told me it's three southern guys, and they're saying stuff and blah blah blah, giving call outs, right? That's how I figured out they were in my area, and I go get in this fight. I get two down, and I have to wait off because the first one was able to keep me away long enough for them to get the reses back up. So I get back into the fight, and eventually I kill them. Now, I called one of them a liberal because I'm going on this like joking little character where I'm just like a hardcore southerner now, and I go, you're a little sissy liberal boy now, aren't you? Like that, like stupid stuff like that, right? Somehow the game was able to pick that up when I was saying that, and the guy reported me, and he was saying that he was reporting us and blah 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 for all this other stuff, and I got basically comms banned. For what reason? Offensive speech, right? All I had said, the most offensive thing that I had said was liberal, and the guy wouldn't have been able to hear me anyway. It didn't matter. Now, I've been called slurs. I've been called a myriad of things that usually you would get comms banned for, and there's this idea of this AI going around, that it's going to monitor everything you say in-game, even to your buddies, and it's gonna check you if you say something overtly offensive. I mean, getting called slurs, you would probably think to yourself that there's no way, like, these guys are not getting comms banned, right? No, it's just not happening. I'm not seeing it at all. I got banned mid-game. It happened mid-game. I was locked up mid-game. I got the notification right away, and I was like, what could I have done? Doesn't make any sense. We also have this problem where Activision tries to show off this, like, hey, look what our moderation team is doing, right? This is our moderation team is making all kinds of leaps and bounds in the industry that no one else is doing, and we're even releasing these little goofy trailers to show what we're doing to cheaters. They're gonna do less damage, or they're gonna get messed with a little bit, right? And cheaters, are a problem. They're a nuisance, and it's funny to see them get what they deserve, but the amount of cheaters who are going completely unchecked while actual legitimate players are getting hit with some BS that's being put in the game that no one is asking for and that no one actually wants to deal with, because it has more problems than it does any good. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous to see the disparity between the two, between actual cheating and blatant cheating, and I've seen plenty of clips of it. There's a lot of people on Twitter right now talking about how they're playing matches where literally half the lobby are blatant cheaters, and it's so normal between these two groups of people cheating that they don't even pretend like anything's going on, right? They just pretend like it's a normal day. That's crazy. I personally went up a cheater in DMZ, right? Went up against a cheater in DMZ. It wasn't anything crazy. I wasn't like freaking out. I don't see him all the time, but I figured that he was cheating on the fact that every time when I was down at Fish Market on Ashika Island, before I had come around a corner and I was even moving between small shacks, rooftops and stuff, moving back and forth to see if I could get a good look at him. He was pre-firing the lane I was about to come out of, right? And he was repositioning all over the place. And I'm wearing a stealth vest on top of it. You can't tell where I'm at. But he was blatant in how he was playing. And I went to look at his profile, and he's a 1250. Now, 1250 is max rank for the previous version of Modern Warfare. I don't know what to call it because the geniuses over there, at whoever the hell is putting this shit together, I have to load up a second game within a game, right, to get to the game I actually want to play, which is fucking batshit insane to me. And hey, completely unchecked, untouched, right? He's totally fine. Nothing happens. It's kind of ridiculous that the cheating is this blatant. And me personally, I don't play a lot of mainline COD, but I have a lot of people I know that talk about. They have recordings they've shown me of people blatantly walling and cheating just straight up, and nothing happens, and they're like really deep into the ranked season or something, completely unchecked. They probably get reported every day completely unchecked, and then yet we get this stupid stuff from the moderation team where they're like, oh, we're doing stuff that no one else has done before. You guys are kind of fucking useless at this point, and I can explain why this is the case. And there's a very good reason for it. Call of Duty is a very popular game, and it's very important to note this for the fact that the franchise has grown over multiple studios, billions of dollars, and eventually you're going to hit a point where when your company gets this big and your companies are spread out this thin, there's going to be a lack of communication, proper communication, and we saw a definite lack of proper management when it comes to how Modern Warfare 3 was put together by Sledgehammer, and yet Activision still wanted Infinity Ward higher-ups to check everything, make sure they had it set up to how they like it, which makes no sense for an outside studio who has been actively pissing off the community to come over and butt fuck the other company working on a project to please the community and get more sales up. Mind-blowing to me. I mean, the game's still popular, right? People are going to buy it regardless, and it's always going to be that way. There's nothing we can really do to change it because it's become a juggernaut, right? And there's a couple reasons for it. That it's a AAA game that comes out every year, and new is new, and there's more and more and more added to it. I could argue some of the extra content every season is lackluster, and there's base features missing. But I'm not going to go into that too hard. But it's gotten to that point where it's like, if you're not playing Call of Duty, you're kind of looked at like, what are you even doing? What are you even playing? It's not like that for everyone. For sure, people play different things, and that's okay. I'm not saying that you have to or you shouldn't be playing Call of Duty. That's just the way it is. It's just how Call of Duty has reached this point, is they've gotten so popular that eventually they're going to hit hiccups in their moderation team. And it kind of sucks. And I mean, I don't really have a huge stake in it, but I'm seeing a lot of people online just have real issue with it. And I do feel for them. I get it. Destiny also had the same problem with their content that they were getting was very lackluster, and yet the moderation team didn't give a shit, and they didn't, they would harp on things that didn't actually matter to the community. and no one wants to see that. Let me know your thoughts and your experiences as well. If you got any other suggestions for content, or if you want to see something different in the gameplay, characters, classes, so whatever, whatever it is, let me know. Subscribe, stick around. I got plenty more videos, and I got plenty more things to talk about. Like if you like it, dislike it. And this has been me talking about the moderation for Call of Duty being so unbelievably fucking lackluster. See ya.